on my kill picture man on being the Snow Acceleration TV manual. This time I'm reading Flash Season 5, Episode 5. What happens on this week's episode is Ragdoll shows up, and who Ragdoll is, he's a metahuman that can contort and he can flatten himself. He's kind of like Ralph, but not completely like Ralph. And the reason Ragdoll gets his powers is because the satellite fell right on top of him during the enlightenment, and this gave him his contorting and his flattening powers. And he's going around stealing some stuff to get his mother's attention because his mother doesn't want to have nothing to do with him. And Barry and Iris is figuring this out, and Iris is afraid that this is how Nora sees her. And Ragdoll's up on the top of his mother's house listening in on Iris and Barry's conversation. So he knows Barry's the Flash now. So he follows Barry home and puts metahuman deafening cuffs on him. That way he doesn't have his powers, and he takes him up to this big old building. And Iris and them got to try to find Barry. And throughout this whole episode, Cisco has been using his powers, and his hands are both Cicada's dagger inside Cisco's hands. So every time he uses a power,
it hurts him even more and more. And he can't use his powers to track down Barry and them. So he figures out he can turn on the 4 satellites that are already in space from the Enlightenment, and he can control them. And he does this, and they track down where Flash and the Ragdoll is. And Iris and Ralph go and confront Ragdoll, and Ragdoll pushes Barry off the side of the building, and Iris just jumps off the side of the building and uses the keys to the cuffs, unlocks Barry's cuffs, and Barry gets his powers back, and he's able to get them to safety. And Nora sees this all happening, and she is impressed with what her mama did. And what Nora's been going through this episode, Cecile has been showing Nora this scrapbook that Joe has been making all of Iris's life, and she shows Iris's life, and now Nora is getting closer to Iris, and she forgives Iris for what she did in the future, and knows that this Iris now isn't the Iris that did that in the future, so they're going to start getting closer. Well, what else is happening is Caitlin and them are looking for her father, and they get more and more clues, and they figure out that he's in an abandoned safe house of her mama's company. And other than that, that's all that really happened besides they catching Ragdoll and taking him to jail, and that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, now that Caitlin